Quick shout out to my patrons. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible, so thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey y'all, it's Kate from the Literary Apothecary, and today we're going to be talking about Blood Curse by Tamara Lowery. Now, this book is book 1 in the Waves of Darkness series. This was a self-pub book that I read back in April. I was supposed to read it in February. It got pushed to April because of my TBR madness. And somehow it escaped me from doing a review, so now I'm doing a dedicated review. I absolutely loved this book so much. I'm so glad that Tamara reached out to me on Instagram because this book was so much fun. If you like pirates and vampire pirates, witches and mermaids and sirens, you'll absolutely love this book. It's one of those books that doesn't really take itself very seriously, so you shouldn't either. It's a lot of fun to read and it's just such a blast. I can't wait to read the rest of the series. I'm told by Tamara, I believe that the audiobook was just released and book 2 was just re-released. So I can't wait to go into book 2 at some point when my TBR lightens up a little. So, a very quick spoiler-free summary. Our main character is Victor Brandywine, and he is a ruthless, infamous pirate. He gets turned into a vampire by a curse placed on him by a witch. Celie is a witch and his foster mother, so essentially his adopted mother. She tells Vic that this curse will eventually destroy him. So because he's been turned into a vampire by a curse and instead of a bite, he doesn't have the normal problems as vampires. He can go out in the sun with no problem. He doesn't get burned by holy objects. He does have the bloodlust that vampires have, and that bloodlust is a thing that will eventually destroy him. So in order to counteract this curse, he has to find the 7 Sisters of Power, who are the only ones that their powers together can cure this curse. And so throughout this whole series, he's on this search for these sisters. The first book, he's on the search for the first sister. And each book in the series, as far as I understand it, he's going on a hunt for these sisters to try to find the cure for his curse. I absolutely love this book so much. I gave it 4.5 and not 5 stars because I felt like at times it kind of diverged away from the storyline. But it was so much fun. I highly recommend it if you want a good, fun read that is a quick, easy read that just doesn't take itself seriously. You'll laugh during it. You'll actually think, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? There's some really fantastic character work in here too. The whole time I was reading Victor Brandywine, I had 2 different images playing in my mind. First, I had, of course, Jack Sparrow, but I felt like Jack Sparrow was a little bit too PG for some of the stuff that Victor Brandywine did or was known for doing. And at those times, I had the image of Stephen Bonnet from Outlander in my head. And if you've ever seen the Outlander series and you've seen this character, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He is the perfect matchup for Victor Brandywine. We also get his first mate, who I just kept picturing Barbossa from Pirates of the Caribbean. And there's also a siren there. And it's just so many great characters that I couldn't give it a bad score. So 4.5 out of 5 star for Blood Curse by Tamara Lowery. Like I said, if you're looking for a fun pirate vampire novel that doesn't take itself seriously, that's just a good time, definitely go pick up Blood Curse by Tamara Lowery. I believe it's on Kindle Unlimited, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely on Kindle. I highly, highly recommend it. As always, so that's it for now. As always, my Patreon and my Discord information will be in the description below. There's no pressure to join either, but we have a ton of fun at both. Keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back. Bye.